There have been various changes introduced by the government since it came into power to simplify the tax structure and reduce complexities. Endeavour has been to ensure tax is no longer taxing. In my view, one of the superb initiatives taken by the government was introduction of new personal tax regime. New regime was introduced in 2020, offered reduced tax rate for taxpayers who choose to forego certain deductions and exemption like HRA, Section 80C deduction, interest on housing loan deduction, and likewise. However, deduction of employees' contribution to NPS was allowed. This was so innovative, certainly an out-of-box thinking where you allow the taxpayer to save taxes even without making investment in tax-saving instruments. New regime offered the low tax rate spread across 6 income levels as compared to the 4-level structure under the old regime. Around 70 deduction and exemption out of total of more than 100 under the Income Tax Act were removed, and aim was to review and rationalize the remaining ones. I never thought this was possible. 2 regimes to make a choice? Amazing. However, there is a lot of ambiguity on how to choose a correct regime, which is more beneficial. As new regime continued to offer concessional tax rate on one hand, it took away tax benefit of various investments and expenditure. To help and ease this out, the government came out with the online tax calculator, wherein the taxpayer can evaluate their own situation and make an informed choice. In fact, the last year's budget introduced major changes only for individuals opting for new regime. The focus has been to encourage people to opt for new regime and make it more appealing. Now, one area where I think the government could look into further is Section 80C deduction. It provides deduction to the extent of 1,50,000 with respect to various investment expenses incurred such as EPF, PPF, LIC premium payment, likewise. This limit was increased by 50,000 almost a decade ago. Considering the increased cost of living, inflation impact, and the fact current limit is not sufficient to cover a plethora of investment and expenses covered by this section, the government may consider increasing the said limit by another 50,000. Let's see what this interim budget has in store for all of us. Thank you.
Stay with the Times of India for news breaks, analysis, interviews and events. We bring you stories from your neighborhood and from across the globe as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the like button and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos.